Pro Player Stadium in Miami, Florida, home of the baseball Florida Marlins and the NFL's Miami Dolphins. We're underway with Bernal. Mexico will try it long. Vinter breaks it up. Throw in coming up for Holland. Seedorf will let a teammate take it instead. 15th minute. De Boer. Frank De Boer, veteran of the World Cup squad in '94. Now Bogart with a touch ahead on the left side. Moles. Cocu. Ron De Boer's pass, slotting it through. A takedown and a shot at a goal. I was looking to see if they were going to call a penalty, but Holland have scored. Kluivert gets it.
Well, they make it look so easy when they do it. They made it look so easy when they scored goals on Saturday. Patrick Kluivert just picks a spot here, and he rifles the ball right along the ground. There probably would have been a penalty call, but the advantage was played and the ball ended up on the back of the net. He's scored many important goals for Holland.
16 caps coming in and 6 goals for them.
Up to the expectations. Sometimes it just needs to be a change of a club or something like that.
Bogart and Reisiger are two that come to mind, and they're now playing with Van Gaal's Barcelona side.
And Davids is playing well now that he got a change of venue.
Young inside the box. Moles brings it back out wide. Playing it across and out. Here's Seedorf. Young kept it low. Here's the Kluivert shot and another goal. Patrick Kluivert has 2. About 3 minutes apart. And before we can offer you a replay of the first goal, he gets a second.
Look at this when he just picks it up, rises it high in the air, he hits it off the keeper gets a touch to it, lets the ball in right between his legs. That should never have gotten in there. The keeper should have covered it up. Good effort by Patrick Kluivert, not denying him, but the keeper should have kept the ball out.
Well, no disrespect to Kluivert's efforts, but that central defense too for Mexico. Holland had against the United States on Saturday. They had one in the first half and one in the second. Holland coming through again. Got to think they want to attack that middle. Arthur Newman pushing it across. Here's the big shot off the crossbar and in. Wim Young, 3-0. I thought it glanced off the crossbar up high as it could go. Watch.
Well, he dials it up long distance, and the keeper, all he gets is a dial tone. This ball is right up into the top roof of the net. What a brilliant strike by Wim Young. One of the most cultured players in Europe. Things just never worked out for him in Italy when he played there, but it's certainly Babangida who could be a key for Nigeria.
No Zarate. Ready for the throw-in. Garcia Aspe. Into the box towards Blanco. Blanco's a good one-on-one player. He's got Reisiger on him, spins away. Nice couple of moves, but now the support is there. Blanco beats them both. The cross from the byline, settled. Palencia. Palencia scores. Nice goal, nice work though from Blanco as Palencia brings his team back in. The shutout's gone.
Oh, the shutout's gone, and it looks like it went on a wicked bounce on front of goal, but brilliant play here by Blanco as he rounds a couple of players, Reisiger and Seedorf. Watch when the ball is hit. Comes right across, taken down nicely. Palencia lines it up. Does it take a wicked bounce? Bounces right over the keeper. He's diving down to cover it. Abundus is the man who plays it down off his chest. Nice play all around by Mexico. They got something out of it there.
You know, sometimes one of the criticisms, Tommy, of Blanco is that he tries to beat too many players. Many times he's dispossessed when he does that, but give him credit for beating the 2 players on the sideline.
Well, he took it softly. They like to bang it around on the floor, hoping to take a deflection and maybe end up in the back of the net.
Garcia Aspe is knocked down, fouled, and then a free kick coming up for Mexico. You're looking at Philippe Cocu, another one of those Barcelona-bound players. Into the box it comes. A push. Where's Brian Holland? He's calling it. Penalty kick.
Blanco goes down on the box.
Faber, in his international debut, gets the call.
Well, he pushes in the back. As this ball drops inside of the box, Blanco gets in around him, gets up the position. Once you get a position like that in the box, guards the ball well, and Faber just puts his elbow in his back and pushes him down. This is a good call here. This should be a penalty.
Blanco did well. He knew the man was on his back. He tightened up and knew any kind of contact would knock him over. Garciaspe with a shot and a goal. Mexico are back within one. The danger of taking your foot off the pedal, I think, very evident here in Miami.
Well, no question about it. I mean, this man has allowed Mexico to come back in because the type of tactics that he's employed.
You know, he did sub freely, and we mentioned that it could be bad.